Ain't turning on this guy.
Snooker, you know me, I'm up like a booger. Then I treat the like some dice and I shook her. I heard this youngin' screaming like a yelling that they coming. We ain't running. It's a new.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Detroit Tigers. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport, Charlie Gehringer. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boogie, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
Just about set to go. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Justin Verlander. And as usual with him, 6 strikeouts
In his career, expect to see.
Oh, here is number 20. The pitch. That one inside. And we're underway.
First pitch, 7-11.
Kicks and deals. That's off the mark. 2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
The count 2-1. And misses inside.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. And he grabs it in foul ground. The wind of the pitch. Slapped foul. Is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
The second base.
Frank White steps in for the Royals. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Number 26 aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's going to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And the 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Reaching for it, makes the catch. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Pitch is in for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Good eye in that spot.
I remember when all the eyes in baseball were on Brett as he chased the magic 400 mark in 1980. Didn't miss by much. Finished at 390.
The throw to second is offline. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
A potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. At first baseman, he's got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
The season Brett had in 80 was out of this world. Led the league in average, slugging, and OPS. Bo Jackson. One out. Runners at first and second. Next one is off the plate. And the count is 1-1.
And Brett was at the 400 mark with only a couple of weeks left in the 80 season. It looked like he was going to do it.
Next offering is in for a strike. Righty delivers, swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And 2 away now.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
The pitch just missed. Ball to strike and fouled off.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching, but you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Pitch misses. 2-2. Two on, 2 outs. Line to left. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And now the right fielder, Carlos Beltran. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
First and second, 2 down.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
1-2 now. Center field. Cobb settles underneath it. And that is that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's an early 1-0 lead. We go to the bottom of the first. Our starting pitcher in this one, Brett Saberhagen. How about a report on him, Chris?
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Ty Cobb up now for the Tigers.
Leading up,
Cobb having a really nice first season in the big leagues. Definitely a Rookie of the Year candidate. The wind of the pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Beltran, long run. Can't get there. Base hit. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Sam Crawford will hit next.
The left fielder, Sam.
First offering, misses the mark. Popped up right side, Sweeney under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. One down.
Batting third.
Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. A tough challenge in this one, an excellent arm on the mound. Singy, they're going to have to capitalize on their opportunities.
Yeah, and they're not going to get a whole lot if he pitches the way that he's capable of pitching. So, be ready to swing from the first pitch. You get something straight, man, you better turn on it.
And next up for the Tigers, Al Kaline. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit. Wow. Good luck catching up to that one.
Cobb, the runner at second with one away. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Reaches into the stands. He got it.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Number 7 stands in now and lets that one go for a strike. Bounce to the left side. Brett fires over to first, and that is the inning. We move on to the second here at Comerica. It's the Royals 1 and the Tigers nothing. Back at Comerica Park. Second inning set to go. And now the DH, number 11.
The designated hitter, number 11.
Verlander back to work. That's down and in.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
Out front, rip foul. Next offering is in for a strike. Right-hander kick steals. Just missed the inside corner, and it's 2-2. Swings and misses, and that's the first out.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Fouled off. He was late. Next pitch inside, and that's ball one. And the righty deals. Stays alive. And here it comes. And that's down and away.
I got to count 2-2.
Next offering is fouled back. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Next one just misses. Full count now.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. 2 gone.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Two outs, base is empty. Number 2 getting ready to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he deals. And he lays down a bunt. Whips it to first on the run. Royals set down in order. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. And welcome back. Now it's the shortstop. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive. Boog, our man, Darryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
To the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting 6, the third baseman, number 21.
And the batter now, number 21. And the first offering is not close.
Clearly he didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Foul ball. The pitch. And that's outside. Called strike right there. And a pitch. Ground ball right side. Tosses to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Charlie Gehringer.
Here's the second baseman, Charlie Gehringer. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And that's in there for strike one. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Here's the 0-2. Bounce to the right, and that's just foul. Oh, 0-2 now. And that one wrapped foul. This to third. Slings it across. That's the third out. Inning over. We played 2 full. It's the Royals 1 and the Tigers nothing. Top half of the third inning at the plate. Number 26.
Leading up for Kansas City.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And the pitch. That one missed. And that's in for a strike. That one fouled off. Righty to the plate. 3-2 now. Here comes a pitch. Popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Up next for the Royals, the second baseman, Frank White.
So up now for Kansas City, Frank White. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
One down, base is empty. Strike 2.
I got the count 0-2.
And the right-hander deals. And 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And a pitch.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Kicks and fires. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Next to hit, George Brett. First offering, misses the mark. Two down, nobody on. That clips the inside corner for a strike. And now 2-1. 2 outs. That misses the zone, and the count is 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The wind and the pitch. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Jackson stands in now and watches strike 1. The pitch. And ball 1.
1-1.
The pitch. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Brett leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Got him looking. That's out number 3. So 1 left for Kansas City. They lead it 1-0. Back here in Detroit, here's a speed threat, number 20.
Leading up.
This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Batting 9th, the catcher, Bill Freehand.
And up next for Detroit, Bill Freehand. This guy has turned into a beast. In there, and it's 0-1.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Next pitch is downstairs.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 2nd out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Scoops it up barehanded. The wind to kick the pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Man at second here with 2 away. Sam Crawford up now for the Tigers.
The left fielder. Sam
First pitch, not close.
Crawford.
Runner leads away at second. Late with the swing there. Runner at second, 2 down. Pitch misses inside. 2-1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Next offering is downstairs.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So first and second with 2 outs. And next to hit for Detroit, Al Kaline. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
In the air, right side. Beltran gets there. He's under it. Makes the catch, inning over. Tigers strand a pair. They trail here 1-0. Welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Mike Sweeney.
The first baseman, Mike Sweeney.
Verlander back to work. That one inside, and that is ball 1. In the air, right field. Brings it in, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 15, Carlos.
Now
Beltran.
here is Carlos Beltran. 0 for 1 so far. In there for strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Right-hander kick steals. That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-2. And a ball evens the count. The wind of the pitch. And downstairs.
Really good 2-strike pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
Back to work, 3-2 now. And he walked him.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
So now here's the DH, number 11. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And that's downstairs and outside.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Righty delivers, and there's a ball. The pitch. And that one handled to first, 2 down.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Salvador Perez. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. The next offering misses. 1-1. Man at second. Swing and a miss.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Here's a 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Beltran stands at second with 2 gone. Bounced out to short. Zips it to first. And they get Perez for the out. Out number 3. Royals lead 1, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom 4, here's some real power at the plate. Number 7, he's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. The right-hander back to work. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there, it's gone! This place is absolutely loving it. His 18th home run of the season, and we're all square. It's 1-1.
There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
And now, Alan Trammell.
Shortstop, Alan.
Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. Nope, he held back. Kicks and deals. That one the other way. Nice grab.
Wow, that was an awesome leaping catch. Great reactions, great athleticism, and he snatched that thing out of the air, and he robbed him of a base hit.
And next up for the Tigers, number 21. And that's in there for strike 1. And he deals. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Good eye right there. The wind of the pitch. Out to short. Whips it across. He's out. Kidding me? Did you see that throw?
Not really, Boog. I mean, it happened in the blink of an eye, it seemed, but thankfully StatCast is here to help us out. I mean, you don't see many throws across the infield that get up into the 90s, so he really reached back for that one, and he had to get the out.
Charlie Gehringer up now for the Tigers. Liner, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And the batter now, number 20. In there, and it's 0-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Next pitch is outside. And here it comes. And down on strikes he goes. Good job at damage control right there. New inning getting started. And to the plate for Kansas City, number 2.
Kansas City, the shortstop, number 2.
And the right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. That misses off the outside edge. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. George House getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Lolich getting cranked up as well. Here's a 1-1. Late swing fouled off. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Now 1 away.
Nice. Doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone. So as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
So the batting order turns over. Number 26 steps in for the Royals. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And a pitch.
Ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Bunting for a hit. He's in there.
What?
Nearly a highlight reel play at third, but the bare hand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
Go-ahead run on base. Frank White steps in for the Royals. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
And the pitch.
1-1.
Verlander moved to first, and he's back in on a dive. Next pitch misses. 2-1. And the righty deals. And there he goes. Throw to second. Out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Next pitch is outside, and the count's full. Two down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
George Brett.
2 outs, runner at first. And next up for the Royals, George Brett. In there for strike 1. Righty to the plate. Gehringer. They take the force out, and that will end the inning. Halfway home, all even, one apiece. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and here's the catcher, Bill Freehand.
Leading up.
This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. The pitch. In for a strike. 0-1.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
The next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. That is strike two.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
They say you win.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner at first with no outs here. Next pitch misses outside, and it's 2-1. Left-hand batter waits. First offering. Runner goes. Snags it on the run. And there's one down. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Singy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yeah, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
And up next for Detroit, Sam Crawford. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
So digging in, Al Kaline. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Lifted in the air, right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And here is number 7. Next one misses, and that's ball 2. Freehand over at second. Kaline at first. 2 out of the inning. Next offering is down low.
Count 3-0.
And a 4-pitch walk.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Shortstop.
And next to hit for Detroit, Alan Trammell. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Number 31 up and getting ready for Mike Matheny. Number 37, a left-hander, also throwing. Next offering is in for a strike.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Bases loaded, 2 down. Lined, and that's a base hit. One run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they take a 2-run lead.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
So 2 on with 2 away. Number 21 up now for the Tigers.
Number 21.
First pitch just misses. Now this is in the air down the line. Jackson moving under this one. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. We're through 5. It's the Tigers 3 and the Royals 1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, George House, and he'll work on holding this lead.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. And it's 1-1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Stepping in, Mike Sweeney. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Flips it behind his back as the pitcher brings it in for the out, and the runner advances to second.
The right fielder, number 15, Carlos Beltran.
Carlos Beltran steps in for the Royals. Pickoff move to second. Jackson back on a dive. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, number 11.
So here's the Royals DH, number 11. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it,
they make moves on the base paths.
Right-handed reliever. That clips the corner. Here's a rocket out to left. And it's caught. And that is that. 7-8-9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Tigers 3 and the Royals 1. Back here at the ballpark, now it's the second baseman, Charlie Gehringer.
For the Tigers, the second baseman, Charlie Gehringer.
Saberhagen back to work. Swings through that. The wind and the pitch. That's down and in. Good eye right there.
Count 2-1.
Into center. Number 26 settles underneath it and puts the squeeze on that. One up, one down.
Now batting, number 20.
Next is the Tigers DH, number 20. Next offering is down low, and it's 1-0. The pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. That one is upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch is downstairs.
1 strike.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. The wind to kick the pitch. And there's ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Brett Saberhagen done for the night, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. New pitcher in the game for the Royals, number 31. And his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Bill Freehan. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Runner on the go. Next pitch is popped up. Sweeney right there to make the grab. 2 away.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Here's the center fielder, Ty Cobb.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Righty delivers, and that one sliced foul. Number 20 off of first with 2 away. Pickoff throw, and he's back in easily. at the belt and fires. And a good eye there. The pitch stays alive. Two now. Out towards right center field. Beltran makes the catch, and that'll do it. One left for Detroit, but they still lead it 3-1. And welcome back. Top of inning number 7. So up now for Kansas City, Salvador Perez.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
The right-hander back to work. Pitch is in the dirt, 1-0. And the righty deals. And that one just missed off the outside edge. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. Hard hit down the line and left. Crawford makes the play.
Now batting,
Number 2 steps in for the Royals. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Base hit into center field. So now back to the top of the order.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over, and to the plate for Kansas City, number 26. Throw over to first, and he just got his hand in there. And that's in there for strike 1. The pitch. Strike 2.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ballgame.
Next offering upstairs.
That's a really good take.
Next offering misses. It's 2-2.
They try to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Kicks and deals. In the air, left field. Crawford makes his way towards it. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Frank.
And next up for the Royals, Frank White. Good contact guy, good defender. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Next one is off the plate. And a count even 1-1. And there's a strike. Two outs. Bounced up the middle. And that squirts through. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Digging in, George Brett. In the air out to center. Cobb puts it away. That is the inning. Royals strand a pair. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back in Comerica Park. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Sam Crawford.
The left fielder, Sam Crawford.
Here comes the pitch. This one lifted in the air, left field. Makes the grab, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 6, Al Kaline.
Now at the plate, Al Kaline. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And he deals.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
2-0. And another ball.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
Here's a 3-0. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Number 7.
And now number 7. He went deep back in the 4th. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
Grounded to third, could be 2. To second for 1. Yeah, they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. Righty reliever out of the pen, number 39. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 39.
Back here in Detroit, ready to begin the 8th, and now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Bo Jackson.
Bo Jackson.
And here comes. First pitch swinging. Tigers bullpen with some action. Todd Jones getting ready to go. Next offering is in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at-bat.
He handles it himself. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Sweeney.
And now, Mike Sweeney, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. Next pitch downstairs, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Kicks and fires. And he pumps it a strike.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that's a foul ball. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Next offering is downstairs. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Out, number 2.
Right fielder, number 15, Carlos Beltran.
So 2 down now, and here is Carlos Beltran. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give him one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Next offering way off the plate. The wind of the pitch.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
And the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. The throw to first. And that is the third out of the inning. KC down in order. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back. Now it's going to be Alan Trammell.
Leading up.
You talk
for
about
the
elite
Tigers,
defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond. And this guy is at the top of the list. Here, the right-hander back to work. There's a strike. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. And a pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
And next up for the Tigers, number 21. First offering misses the mark.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The pitch.
Oh, that's out.
There's a strike. And he grounds one to the right side. Gathers and throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Charlie Gehringer.
So up next, Charlie Gehringer. On a line, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now number 20.
Oh, that's it.
Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. And the right-hander deals. There's a strike.
One ball, one strike.
Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Gehringer off of first with 2 away. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Righty to the plate. Stays alive. And a pitch.
Nope, outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Next offering upstairs.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Next offering is fouled back. And that's ripped into left, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Bill.
110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
Here's the catcher, Bill Freehand. 1 for 3. That one's in there, 0-1. The pitch. And now the count is even. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. That one is gone. They're going crazy in the dugout, and they add to the lead. It's 6-1.
When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach, you'll hit for a high average as well.
Number 29 gets handed the rock out of the pen. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Number 29.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Ty.
The center fielder, Ty. Cobb.
And first offering is fouled off. That's a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this
Now
one. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
So 2 down. And up next for Detroit, Sam Crawford. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, safe. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Man on second, 2 down. Just missed. Bullpen action for the Royals. Greg Holland up and getting ready for Mike Matheny. Pickoff move to second, and he dives back in safely. Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save.
Very risky right there to try to steal third with 2 outs and a left-hander at the plate. And there's an open lane for that catcher to throw down, but he gambled. Now he's at third, 90 feet closer. Perhaps a ball in the dirt that gets away from the catcher, and they pick up a run.
Next pitch misses. 2-2. 2 outs with a runner at third. Up the middle. They limit the damage here. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. Last chance coming up for the Royals. And welcome back. Now it's the DH.
Leading up for Kansas City, the designated hitter, number 11.
The wind of the pitch. That one catches the zone. That's strike one. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Mickey Lolich, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. The pitch. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count is 0-2. Right-handed reliever. Popped in the air, left side. And it stays fair. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Oh, that's two-strike hitting right there. He did well just to put the ball in play. Pitch was away, so he definitely pulled off it there. Not what you want to do with the pitch in that location, really, but he was able to guide it into the outfield for the knock. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for two.
Nobody out. Runner at first. And now 2-0.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over-aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Next one misses. And now 3-0. At the belt and fires. There's the strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
The pitch. There's the strike.
Full count.
Payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And one away.
Oh, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. Right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
And a foul ball. Number 11 leads off first with one away. Fouled off down the right side. The 0-2. That one missed. And a pitch. Right through there, got him. And there's two away.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike two.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Going to count 1-2. The pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Just a weak fly ball this time. And that'll do it. The Tigers take the series opener here at home.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
scored tonight.